Welcome to ISAT Daily. I'm Matt, aka The Parable.
And I'm Josh, second to none vet.
So, looks like Roe versus Wade's at a crossroads.
Well, possibly.
Possibly.
I think that's what the progressives are trying to say right now.
Yeah, they are. And I think they're panicking just a little bit because things are not looking good for a case that they've held on for 48 years or so.
I think just a little bit is a gross understatement, but
I
yeah,
think so.
sure.
Yeah,
We'll go with
we have some Breitbart slide here from an article. Exclusive Heritage Foundation President Kevin Roberts. I'm convinced Roe versus Wade is going to be overturned. Kevin Roberts, a new president of Conservative Heritage Foundation, who identifies pro-life matters as his top issue, told Breitbart News Saturday that he is confident Roe versus Wade will be overturned. And he previewed the path for Republican victories moving forward, advising GOP lawmakers to acknowledge the frustration that Americans, some of whom are apolitical, are feeling about government overreach. So,
this man full of shit. There's no way around that. This man full of nonsense. Americans are upset about government overreach, but the ones that are upset about government overreach about this Supreme Court trial are not the people that they should be worrying about.
yeah. So who should they be worrying about?
They should be worrying about all of us that are saying the government doesn't have the authority to tell us what we can and cannot do, right?
Like they don't have the authority to usurp the Constitution of the United States.
Right, no.
Basically the issue.
So it's, oh, wait, we want this, but we won't want that, right? Like they're upset that they want to be able to do whatever with their bodies here, but then the rest of the people that don't want to do the other thing with their bodies, that's not the same.
Exactly.
That's not your body. Get out of here. Get out of here with your nonsense.
Yeah, it's hypocritical. Very hypocritical.
It is.
And you can tell, even though Kevin Roberts here is, that his job is to push this agenda.
Right.
And so he's naturally going to do this. But I think he's on to something, and that is the other side, the progressive side, the communist side, knows that they're in trouble right now with this issue, I think.
Right.
And you have the best way to determine how much of an issue it is for these progressives is to look into the entertainment, Hollywood,
right,
and just to see what they're pushing. So let's take a look at the next slide. So Stephen Colbert attacks Supreme Court in wild abortion rant. We don't live in a democracy.
And it's not a lie, though.
Yeah, I know, it's not a lie. We don't live in a democracy.
Right.
And I guess he just doesn't realize it's a republic, number one. So CBS, the Late Show host Stephen Colbert has attacked the legitimacy of the U.S. Supreme Court, arguing it shouldn't have been the power to decide an important abortion case that could end up overturning Roe versus Wade. We don't live in a democracy anymore. We never have, the comedian bizarrely concluded. The Supreme Court is expected to rule shortly on Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health, which concerns a Mississippi law that bans abortions after 15 weeks of pregnancy. The decision could result in the overturning of the landmark 73 Roe versus Wade case, in which justices decide to uphold the Mississippi law.
Right. No, I think what they're afraid of is that they're going to lose, one of the major communist agendas. Right.
Exactly.
One of the goals that the communists have set out to usurp our country was abortion. Right. Was the destruction of the family. And if it gets pushed back, well, they lose one of their goals that they had and have had for a long time. So,
if the communists are really doing anything to benefit Americans in general, they would be going after the 16th Amendment.
Yeah.
That's the one they should really be attacking.
Right.
And they're going after, actually, it's not an amendment or anything. It's just a bill that, kind of props up abortions.
But then the audacity of these people to sit here and say that the Supreme Court shouldn't have that authority. Well, wait, that's the Supreme Court's job, right? That is the Supreme Court's purpose, is to ensure that laws that are put on the books are constitutional, right?
Yeah.
That's what the checks and balances between the three
Branches
of government.
Yeah,
If
if you remember, commies out there, if you're watching, you have the executive branch of government, which is there to enforce laws. You have the judicial branch of the government, which is interpreting laws. And then you have the legislative branch of the government, which is to make laws.
Right.
And those three together work in unison to check and balance each other so that you get proper decisions made.
Right.
And that's what they want to get rid of.
Right, absolutely. They set it up to be a trinity so that no one branch of the government had too much power over the people, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, this guy's sitting here going on TV talking to millions of people every night, talking about how they shouldn't have it, and now people are legitimately going to think that because this man got up there and said it, and for whatever reason, lots of people in America get their civics lessons from that person.
Yep, that butthead. So, please subscribe, watch,
like, share. Catch you later.
I did that on purpose.
Every Friday at 8 p.m., join us at Illinois Standing Against Tyranny for Pour Another for Freedom. Pop a cold one and check us out.